Carline Boston, and I'm the current title holder for the Miss HBCU Team Pageant. And I'm here to do a little sit-down chat with everyone to update y'all on what it's like being at college. I am a freshman at Fisk University from Brooklyn, New York, and I am currently a business administration major with a concentration in financial economics. Before I start, I want to preface by saying they're having a worship night downstairs, like in the room right below me, so you might hear a little bit of music in the background, but I'll try to project so that it doesn't, So the first question is, what made you choose Fisk, and what has it been like so far? I chose Fisk, so my summer before my senior year of high school, I toured Fisk and I immediately fell in love with the campus. It's a really small school, which I think takes people aback, but when my tour guide came and he kind of gave us the history of the school and I kind of got to talk to a lot of the students here, I really did feel like it was a place that I belonged. Like, you can really feel the love for the school, the history, the importance, and it just felt like a place that I belonged at. Like, after my tour, that's all I was thinking about. I just kept researching more and more about Fisk, and it was just something that I knew that, I was definitely going to apply, and if I got accepted, I was definitely going to come. And so far, I feel like that has held really true. I don't regret my decision to come here. I thoroughly enjoy all the people that I've met, all the experiences that I've had. I really do feel like the people here really care about you, and that's not something that you get everywhere. You really do feel like you can belong, even if the school is 100 people strong. There's a group for you, and I feel like that's what's so important. So favorite memories from the semester so far, I have many. I think a lot of them really tie into my experiences with my friends, just touring downtown Nashville, having conversations outside on the yard, having conversations in our dorm room, just really being around people that you can relate to and that really inspire you to do better, then that can also relate to you when you're struggling in college. And then on top of that, just living the regular college experience, just going out, going to conferences, being able to network with people, live the college experience, network with people, go to parties. All of that has been amazingly fun. And it wasn't something that I really expected, because Fisk isn't really known for a lot of parties or a lot it's a really small, quiet school. But there's definitely a lot to do here, and there's definitely a lot going on in Nashville, especially with a school as big as TSU being right down the block. So there's never a dull moment. There's always something to do, which is something I really enjoy. How is it balancing being a title holder with academics? It's not too difficult, but there definitely is challenges. I think a lot of what comes with being a title holder that I didn't really expect is that you really have to kind of represent the pageant through and through. So a lot of the times they ask me to create content, and that's not something that I am used to doing. I'm horrible at social media, at keeping up with social media. So having to do that and then having to balance, okay, so I need to have this video done by this day, but then I have this project done this time, and then I also want to go out with my friends earlier in the day, so having to balance that has been a little tricky for me, and I've been trying to do better, but I can definitely do a lot more. So that's definitely something that I'm trying to really establish a schedule with and hold myself accountable with. But yeah, other than that, I think that the support is definitely there. If I need help or if I need an extension, I can definitely reach out to the team, and they'll be understanding and they'll help me out. So yeah. And how has midterms been for you, or how did you prepare for midterms? So my midterms passed. I had midterms about 2 weeks ago. They went pretty well, I think. It's definitely different being in college, because in high school, I was really used to just taking a test, barely studying it for the night before, being 100% transparent, just kind of going over the notes and then going in and doing very well on the test. But in college, it's really not that easy. I'm really fortunate to not have had a midterm in every class. I only had 2 midterms. But they were tricky. The exams were tricky. It definitely put into perspective that being in college is not as easy as being in high school. I definitely need to put in the work. I need to study well in advance. So yeah, but overall, I think I did pretty good. How do I prepare? I just studied. I went over my notes. I did what I knew how to do from high school, which is something that I need to kind of adjust to being in college. But for that first test, I kind of just went over my notes. I studied as much as I can. I would really suggest going to office hours. This wasn't something that I did, but if you are if you're a high school student about to go to college, when you get to midterm season, finals, definitely go to office hours, talk to professors, get as much help as you can, so this way you're 100% prepared for the test. And then you also know like how they want you to answer, because I really do feel like if I talked to my professor beforehand, I would have had a better idea of how the test was going to be formulated and how I should write my answers so that I'll get the most amount of points. So that was something that I plan on doing for finals, but that is something I would definitely say that I should have done to prepare for midterms. But that's all of the questions, so I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you have any, make sure to comment them down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.